Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to go to one of Bradford's best Chinese places, Fortune Cookie. A ton of you have told me to go here. Loads of you absolutely love this place, and honestly, I love Chinese food. Salt and pepper is one of my favorite flavor combinations. A little bit windy today, so I'm going to try and get inside as soon as I can. Cut scale is probably about a 7 out of 10, so a little bit windy, but you know what? Almost, you can probably see a little bit of blue there. We've had great weather today, it's just a little bit windy. So let's go to Fortune Cookie, let's look at the menu and let's start this review. Right, we're here guys. This one I always walk past is just off Great Horton Road. You can see the street there, Grove Terrace, just off Great Horton Road. Let's go inside and let's see what the food is saying. Okay, so I'm inside, I've had a look at the menu. I am loving the look of the menu. So to start with, of course, I'm gonna get some salt and pepper dishes. Like I said, one of my favorite flavor combinations. The middle part of the menu looks like you pick a type of sauce. So for example, Szechuan, which is normally a little bit spicy. You choose your ingredient, which would be like a meat. So for example, Fortune Cookie Special, you get a mixture of beef, chicken and prawns. That actually sounds really good. That sounds really nice. And then you choose a side dish. So typically I would get like maybe some noodles or rice. I like that, some customizability there. And then they've got some specialty dishes. And then they've got stuff like hot cookie dough, which again, I did not expect, but that is a welcome surprise. Okay, so I have actually ordered quite a few dishes off the menu. However, I've asked them to just bring them up as and when. So it might be in a little bit of a funky order, main stars, things like that. But you know what, keeps it fresh, keeps it exciting. I've got 3 delicious looking dishes in front of me and I can't wait to tuck it. We're gonna start with the Szechuan flavor. This is the mix, so it's got beef, it's got prawns, it's got chicken. Szechuan's normally a little bit spicy. I do quite enjoy Szechuan. I'm gonna just get a little bit of chicken with a pepper. I can just about use chopsticks. Oh, there's a little kick there. Soft chicken. I always love the crunch of the vegetables in a dish like this. Absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to go to the salt and pepper, but good start. I think I'm going to go for another classic in Chinese cuisine. This is beef in black pepper sauce. If you haven't had this, it's often a little bit milder. The beef is normally like super soft. Portion size here, can I just say it's absolutely massive. That is a big portion, and as always, I've requested to have the dish exactly how any customer would, including portion size. The only difference here is I've asked for a tiny bit of garnish on top, but apart from that, it's exactly the same, guys. It's just a massive portion. Flavor in the sauce on that is absolutely beautiful. Guys, look at the colors on this sweet and sour. Massive chicken chunks. Oh, and do you know what? The actual, let me show you the salt and pepper. It's just come. Give me a second. I'm going to do these because they're piping hot. Then I'm going to do salt and pepper. Look at the size of this salt and pepper box, right? So you actually get 3 things in here. Then you can pay £1 and then you add chips to it. So it's got chicken chunks, it's got prawns, chicken wings, and salt and pepper chips. This looks absolutely amazing. You know what? You cannot come to a good Chinese place and not have a noodle-based dish. This is the Chao main dish. Got some prawns in here. We've got some beef. I think there's some chicken, so this may be the mix actually. Oh, I'm dropping everywhere. I'm such a messy eater. That is something I would eat on a regular basis. I've got a ton of meat, super hearty, super filling. This is getting a hey. Man, I'm really enjoying the chow mein. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would because I'm a massive Szechuan fan, but this 10/10, absolutely delicious. Time guys, it's time. The thing that I came here for, the thing that you guys all recommended to me. We've had some great dishes so far. I've even had a hey man in there, but you know what? Like I said, I think a million times on this channel, I love salt and pepper. So let's go for the wings first. They look nice and crispy. They look like they've got a good amount of seasoning on. That's so important in a salt and pepper dish. You want just a good, solid amount of flavor. If it's under-flavored, dead. Let's try this. Oh. Crispiness on point, succulent meat, the salt and pepper flavor. Oh, that's one of the best salt and pepper wings I think I've had. Hey, man, that is absolutely. How many wings you get in here? 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3, 4. There's probably some more wings in there. That is a good portion size. These wings are. I can see why you lot recommended this place because you know I love salt and pepper. Delicious. Let's go for these chicken nuggets. Have to say, I wouldn't say these are like chicken nuggets in the traditional sense. They look like chunks of actual chicken breast, which is infinitely better. With chicken nuggets, I think processed, right? But yeah, that's actual proper chicken breast. Let's dip them in their curry sauce. Guys, if you're coming to a Chinese, right, make sure you get some curry sauce, man. Make sure you get some curry sauce. I just want to take this box home, put on a movie, and just enjoy this. It's delicious, it's succulent. There's some crispiness on the outside. The salt and pepper's really coming through. The curry sauce, man. Make sure you get the curry sauce with whatever you get. We have to try the salt and pepper chips now. Just to remind you guys, if you pay, I think it's, let's look at the menu. Add salt and pepper chips to your starter for what? Yeah, so if you pay £1, you can add salt and pepper chips to your starter, which seems like a fantastic deal. £1 is good. So in this combo, I've added £1. Sorry, I'm laughing off camera because cameraman Taz, he's making me laugh. I'm very excited about this meal, guys. Off camera, I'm very excited. I'm trying to temper myself a little bit. I'm super excited. So let's try the chips. Also, right, you know salt and pepper boxes, you know what I really like? You know you get these like little pieces of pepper and little pieces of onion. You know you've had all the chips, you got them at the end left over. They're amazing. They're amazing. They're covered in salt and pepper. But anyway, let's try the chip. Let's put it with some curry sauce. Guys, just alhamdulillah for everything. This is one of the best salt and pepper boxes I think I've tried. I can see why a lot of you recommended it. If you're in the area, I've got a ton more food to go, of course, so I will review that as well. But this is one of the best salt and pepper boxes I've ever had. If you want a hey man meal, hey man salt and pepper, do try out Fortune Cookie. I'm going to put their details, as always, all of their details will be in the description. Alright guys, so I've been doing the chopsticks this whole time, but what I'm going to do, not for me, you know, to make it a more seamless review so I'm not struggling, I'm going to use a fork, but I know how to use chopsticks. I promise I know how to use chopsticks. Let's try, do you know what, let's try the satay. Satay, actually, a dish that I love. Chinese satay is a little bit spicier. It's less nutty than what you'd get in like maybe Malaysia. However, I love the Chinese variety because I love the little bit of kick it actually has. This is just chicken, so not gone for the mix here. Again, you can pick like beef, chicken, prawn, seafood, that kind of stuff. I just felt like going for chicken. You know what? Cameraman is trying this. It's going to be live. I want to hear what he says. I know what I think. Cameraman?
I'll have my own, thanks.
Oh, okay. He doesn't want to be fed, little bro. Talk to me. You give me the review.
It's got a slight kick to it, actually. Wasn't expecting that.
Nice, right?
Really
I mean,
good.
you tell me.
It's really nice.
Okay. You're so under pressure. Honestly, I love this. This for me is getting a hey man because I love satay. Have it everywhere. This with some egg fried rice. Get this with egg fried rice, man. Get this with egg fried rice. Do you know what they do here, which is a bit unique? They have like proper dessert. So I think I'm gonna have a milkshake. I've got a cheesecake to go as well. So that's quite different. I don't usually associate Chinese takeaways with good dessert, so looking forward to trying those. I've been saving this till the end. This is the sweet and sour. I notoriously do not like sweet and sour, but I'll put my reviewer hat on because I know what a good sweet and sour should taste like. So if you're a fan, I think I'll know whether to recommend it or not. I'm just not a fan of sweet and sour. Tried to eat it many times, not a fan, but I do think as far as sweet and sour dishes go, it's a good one, but for me, the flavour is always too sweet. But again, if you're a sweet and sour fan, I think you're going to enjoy this. What I thought I'd actually do is try a veggie dish. This is absolutely packed. Again, all the stuff you have, look how deeply that is packed. It's packed really well. This is a cashew dish. Interestingly, cashew nuts are of course not nuts, are they? They're actually part of a fruit. They're the seed of a specific fruit. That's why they're so expensive, because to get one cashew... Let's try that again. To get one cashew seed, you need to actually take down a whole fruit, peel it, and get one. So they take a long time. They're really labour intensive to actually get these. So again, they're not nuts, they're seeds. So listen, I give you guys good food recommendations, but I give you some facts too. In a curry, I think they're a bit like Marmite for a lot of people. I like it. I could eat this on a bed of rice or maybe some noodles, mix it in, maybe chuck on a bit of meat. I'd happily eat that. I think I'm going to move on to desserts. I've had lots of savoury food. I kind of fancy just a lovely cheesecake. But what I'm going to do at the end is I'm going to do a fortune cookie. I'm going to save that to the end though. This looks like an Oreo cheesecake. I've got a massive chunk there. That is so light. The problem with cheesecakes is after a big meal, they're often super heavy, but that is so light. That's probably the lightest cheesecake I think I've ever had. I'm not just saying that. That's absolutely, hey man, that... I don't normally have cameraman here, or not that often. I think I need to get a second opinion because that is hitting on a different level. Cameraman, go for it.
I was hoping you would say something. Okay.
You tell me.
That is delicious. One thing they've done actually...
All right, you only had a few words. It's my channel, not yours.
It was very nice.
Guys, that cheesecake hit me on such a different level. Your boy had to go downstairs and actually ask, what other flavours do you have? The lovely chap said they have Aero Mint. They've got a couple of other flavours, but I just thought Aero Mint sounds so nice. I needed another one because that was such a hey man cheesecake. I was not expecting it. Let's try the Aero. That's even better than the first. Like I said, hey man too. Honestly, Aero Mint cheesecake, I've had a few, but this is by far and away the best one I've ever had. It's so light. It's so easy to eat after a meal. I implore you guys, if you're going to get food from here, if you choose to, please try the cheesecake. And then let me know what you think in the comments. And be honest, let's hear it. Right, cookie dough is actually on the way. Have you guys ever been to a Chinese takeaway that does cookie dough? How unique is that? So, had to order it because I'm like, you know, if it's on the menu, it should be at the level of the other items. So, for example, a lot of the time you go to a restaurant and someone will say, oh, the burger's nice, but the salad isn't. I don't like that. I think if you go to a restaurant, if it's on your menu, it represents your restaurant. Everything needs to be at least on the same level. So I ordered the Chinese food, like the salt and pepper, the black bean, the Szechuan, the noodles. Then I thought, you know what? I'm going to try things like cheesecake, cookie dough. I want that to be on the same level. Cheesecakes really blew me away. Milkshake next. Tasty. As far as an Oreo milkshake goes, perfectly serviceable. That is a pretty decent shake. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Honestly though, perfectly serviceable. Let's just wait now for the cookie dough. Okay, so here is the cookie dough. It's got some strawberries on there, some bananas. I do love my fruit or cookie doughs, waffles, things like that. Actually, someone in one of my last videos called me Ali, Mr. Strawberry Food Travel Guy, something like that, or just halal food strawberry guy, something along those lines, and it made me chuckle. All right, let's try this. Oh, I should say the cookie dough comes with a couple of scoops of ice cream. I think we've got some strawberry there, and then we've got some vanilla. Yeah, we've got some vanilla there as well. Let's try this. And the cookie dough is tasty. I think it could be a little bit gooier, if I'm being honest. I think if I was coming here and you like cookie dough, get it. Perfectly serviceable. Nothing wrong with that at all. However, for me, I would be all over those cheesecakes, all over them. I'd be all over them. They were delicious. Cookie dough, perfectly serviceable. And I promised you guys I will do a fortune cookie. Let's do it, actually. I hope it's something nice, like you will hit 20,000 subscribers and do a challenge in 2021. Oh, okay. This is really confusing. So all I saw was this side to start with, which says, if you can see that, foot. That's all it says, but I think it's trying to teach you words in, I would imagine that's Mandarin. And then on the other side it says, a faithful friend is strong in disguise. I'm going to let you guys peel that onion, go through the layers of that statement. A faithful friend is a strong... Oh, I read that so wrong. It's a faithful I've had so much food today. A faithful friend is a strong defense. Disguise. I was like, this is so deep. No. A faithful friend is a strong defense. It's fairly straightforward and it's very true. Right, guys, so that was a meal and a half. You might just be able to see the cameraman behind me there. That was a meal and a half. Absolutely love my time there. Guys, you need to get the salt and pepper box. You need to get the Oreo cheesecake and the Aero Mint cheesecake. You need to try the chow mein. I had so many good foods there. The beef in black bean sauce, that was a really surprise hit. Taz absolutely loved it as well. This place, man, what a solid menu. I love Chinese food. These guys are just knocking it out of the park. Highly, highly, highly recommend these guys. The details for Fortune Cookie are in the description. But yeah, just absolutely loved my time there. Cannot recommend them enough. For me, best Chinese in Bradford, man. The best Chinese in Bradford for sure. If you have any other suggestions of places that I should go, particularly Chinese food actually, do let me know in the description. But these guys are so good. Anyway, guys, like the video, share the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Bye.